Hey YouTube, it's Mike White with 143 again. So today we're going to do a quick video about putting text on a path. It's just a question that came up in our Facebook group, and I wanted to help out and just make a video. I know there's thousands of videos on the web about how to put text on a path in Inkscape, but I just thought I'd do one to help out a customer. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is just make a curve. So we're just opened up Inkscape, and we have a blank document. And we're just going to grab our Bezier curve tool. It's in just the regular mode. And I'm just going to click, and then I'm going to hold control so I go on a straight line, and then just click on the other side of the document and hit enter to confirm. So if your line doesn't look like this, you might need to adjust your stroke paint or your stroke style. I've got 1 millimeter, and I've just got black as the stroke paint. Okay, so now we're just going to grab our node editor. And then we're going to select these 2 points, and then I'm going to hit a plus, and that's going to put a node right in the middle because I'm just trying to make a simple smile curve right here. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to just turn it on to symmetric. So I did smooth. Let's do auto smooth. Let's do symmetric. And then we just want to select that node and then hold control and pull it down till you have the curve that you want. And so now I'm just going to grab this and pull this out. So I'm just holding control while I do that. And that's, allowing things to just kind of stay symmetrical and stay perfectly flat, if you know what I mean. This is not going up or down. I'm holding control, and that's helping, control. I don't know if that's a play on words there. The keeping it from getting wonky, like off like this, All right, so now that that's done, we've got our curve. So now we want our text. So we're just going to grab some text, and I was just doing a video with this cartoon fun font, so why not use that? And I've got 50 point and normal. I mean, of course, you can just adjust your settings of your text. And I'm just going to type hello curve. Okay, so one thing I want to point out is I have kerning adjusted on this text already. So I didn't intend for that. I wanted to just show you, defaults. But I just noticed that I do have kerning there. So what I mean about that is when you look at this and you adjust the spacing, my kerning is set to 10. Okay, so that's just the way I had it set last, I guess. And I'm going to adjust that to 5. And that might be a good setting. So I'm just centering this up. I've got my align and distribute out. So I've got centered. I'm centering to page. I don't know that really matters because I'm going to put this on the curve anyway. But it's just something I do. I like to keep things organized and keep things straight. So now we're just going to select both the text and the curve, and then we're going to do put on path. So now we have our text following the curve. And, the first thing that I always worry about after when I get to this moment is how do I make it move along the curve the way I want it to? And there's a number of ways. I mean, I've seen people say put spaces in front, and that certainly works. But I believe the correct way is to hold Alt and then just use the right arrow key or the left arrow key, whichever way you have to go, and just slide it along the curve like that. So if your text is all bunched up, that's when you want to work on this kerning. So, it has a tendency as you put stuff on a curve to actually have, kind of get bunched up. And you can see I've got everything selected, and then I can just adjust this kerning. So I could go to 8. I could, let's look at it with 0 or 1. I don't know. Yeah, see, that's where it would be overlapping and probably unhappy. I think default is actually 0. But, for this, it looks like 5 is working out pretty good. It's keeping the letters off each other so that they're legible. So finally, just to wrap this up, obviously you would, you can style your text however you want. Change the color. That's the stroke. You can change the fill. Just do whatever you want here with your style of your text. But your curve, you just want to make it visible. So, just leave it back there. You'll always be able to find it in your layers and objects, so you don't have to worry about it. In fact, you could group the text and the path together. These are both in layer 1 right now. But we'll just go and we'll select that path, and we'll just say no paint on fill and no paint on stroke. and it's invisible. So there you go. Hey, that was quick. Short video this time. Hopefully it helps. Take care.